so today I had a really good day. So I'm gonna go over my intraday trades and also go over some of the trades that I've done from swing positions that I took and so forth. So starting off with CHWY. So this one is kind of a Christmas tree pattern. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have taken it. So basically what happened with this trade was, the market was pretty choppy today. It kind of popped up, and on when we're looking at the 15-minute chart and some of the daily charts too, upon closer inspection, that's when I probably should not have taken it. But I took it. If we're looking at 60-minute, 15-minute, I'll go over all of them. The stock dropped a lot, and then it kind of had this, dead cat bounce, went back up. I saw that there's a level of support around this area, so there's a daily level here that I've marked. There's the moving average. There's another level of support here, so I took the short, seeing if it will curve back down and added to it. If it did, I'll add to it because of the level of basically resistance. And it didn't really go the way I wanted it to. So that kind of made things a bit iffy for me. So basically what happened was, if we were to look at the 15-minute, again, there's a lot of levels here. So that's probably a reason I shouldn't have taken it. But if we were to go into the daily level as well and look at this, it kind of broke through all of these resistance. It became support. So it basically just chopped, right? It dropped all the way down. There's sort of a zone here where it forms support, so it bounced back, probably because the RSI too was pretty low. It's like 39, probably lower still during the time when it made the bounce. So there's a lot of factors helping it bounce up. When it bounced up, broke through all this, it lost momentum. It looked like it was coming down, but then all these became sort of support now. So basically the stock just kind of bounced around. I obviously missed the run after I got out, but it was just really choppy when I took it. So in retrospect, I shouldn't have taken it. I should have taken it here, which I did think about at 40.46. Notice how this level just holds really well, and write it down. I didn't do that. I was taking some other stock. So I missed the boat on CHWY. I was a little too early, and then basically I got chopped up a bit in that, and I got out with a super small, Starbucks coffee type of profit on that. And then I took DOCU. So DOCU, I played this a number of different times. I should probably exit this. It's good to look at this. So DOCU, it ran up, and on the way up, I started to take a short on it. And the reason for this is, let's see here, 15 minutes. So for DOCU, on the 15-minute chart, I saw it was starting to slow down. So I went in and then added to my position. And then if we were to look at like level wise, there's a level. Actually, maybe the daily chart would be a better chart to show that. So as you see here, you pop up, there's a level right here. It got stuck in the zone yesterday too, or Friday. It popped up above it, and it kind of came back down to close at this level. So as it was popping up to that level, that's when I took it for a short. And I basically kept playing it at that level. So if we were to go back to the 5-minute, I shorted it, added to it. It dropped. People know one of the things I do, I'm pretty conservative, is I get out at around any possible levels of support, like the moving average coming back up, etc., especially in the 5-minute. So I scaled out some more, and how I got out here was I was looking at the price action at level 2. It looked like it was going to go back in reverse, and so I took it off the table there. So that was my trade on DOCU. I'm trying to go through the 1-minute. Yeah, 1-minute shows that clear picture as well, where it was just struggling here. I thought about getting more off, but once it broke, I got some, waited, hit that, I got out, and then it bounced back. And then on like about an hour or so later, it started to struggle again right here. Again, it formed like a double top, slightly lower high. So I took it on the short here. waited for it, and then right before close it dropped. And I didn't want to hold this overnight. This wasn't a swing play for me for several reasons. One, because I already have some other swing positions, so I don't want to overload my buying power. And then the other reason, as you saw on the daily level, was it dropped pretty significantly over the last couple of days. It used to be up in 65. It dropped all the way down to like 40 something, and then it bounced. So any mildly good news, this stock may be looking for a reason to just bounce back a bit. So I don't want to be stuck in here. It may bounce back, higher up here. Who knows? So I want to have the freedom to short it again if it does do that. So that's my trade on Docu. I also took a trade on Roblox, another shit stock. Very similar. I keep taking it at around similar levels. So it popped up, broke these levels, and again, once it broke those, there are levels of on the daily level. There's a level of support here. It broke that. It lost the momentum. Didn't really have enough leg to go above it. So I took it on the short side. It dropped. I covered too early here. I was actually, because this was pretty early on in the morning, it was a strong stock. So I was thinking it would come back up, which it did, but it broke down below VWAP before it did that. So it dropped, and also because this level here, on the price action, it was pretty much starting to consolidate. Whenever that happens, I like to take the trade. If it's an early trade, I like to take it all off, more or less, be super conservative. If not, at least partial. So if you look at the 1 minute, either way, I would probably ended up taking most of the trade off just because of the consolidation. I usually give it a couple minutes, see what happens. If it doesn't, keep on going down, then there's a likelihood that it will go up. So I took it off. Went back up, kind of struggled here for a couple minutes. So because it struggled here, to me this is like a double top. Took it on the short side, it dropped. Started consolidate again, strong stock. The market has been selling off for a while, so I was afraid it would bounce up. So I took it all off. I took it all off here, the consolidation period. Again, it dropped a bit lower, formed a higher low, ran up again. This time I took it on the short side again, smaller size than my previous ones, and it chopped around. You see, how many wicks there are. It's really, really tough price action trading this. And then it dropped, and then similar to what I did with Docu, I took it all off before the end of the day. So those are my trades, my intraday trades. I am very pessimistic about the market, so I do have shares in SQQQ where I took some off in the morning, the pre-market. So as it popped at 42, I took some off. So that's my SQQQ trade, and then so this is kind of funny in the sense that if we were looking at United Airlines, a couple of days ago there was actually an article about how this about how this stock was going to go up. Let me see if I have this here. So a couple of days ago, there was an article about this United Airlines being upgraded. Analysts wrote about it. Barclays, some talking head at Barclays, saying it would go up to $80 from 52. Blah blah blah. Whatever. So that was a couple of days ago. And then the news this time around was that they readjusted it. United Airlines readjusted their guidance to be at a loss. So, it shows you how much the talking heads know about stuff. So that is that. So I covered my position in United Airlines, and I'm all out of this stock. I still have some options. I probably need to do something with those tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what the market brings, and I'll adjust accordingly. Anyway, that's it. Those are my trades for the day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.